Good evening. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to latest in my Call of Duty streams. I've just noticed the camera position is a little bit too far in one direction. Just let me do the thing. I should do it. Has that done it? Or has that made it worse? No, that's actually made it worse. Let's just put it back. There we go. Is that better? Or is that even worse? I don't know. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh no, that's still bad. It's still bad. It's still very bad. It's very bad. Is that? Oh, I think that might be too far the other way. Is that too far the other way? No, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Right, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Hello. Yeah, this is second time using the camera, so I'm still just trying to get everything just right on the setup. And there was a couple of people saying that they couldn't see my face the other day. Well, as you can, I think that probably is a good thing, really, considering it's consisting of mostly fat. But hello, and welcome to the stream. Oh god, after all that dicking around. I am Steve Hester, aka Silent Palpatine. Welcome very, very much to this, which has been an ongoing saga to play through the entirety of the Call of Duty series on Xbox One from the very, very, well, I say the very, very first. The first available one on Xbox One, which was Call of Duty 2. Which released in 2005, if I remember correctly. And then we've been playing through each individual one as it's been going on. Oh, we got Mandy Maylen in the chat box. Hello, it's nice to hear you and see you. Well, mwah, mwah. You're very kind. You're very kind, my dear. So yes, we've been playing through all of the games in order that are available on Xbox One. Going 2, 3, Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and on Monday night we finished Black Ops. So now we're carrying on into the next amazing installment, which just happens to be Modern Warfare 3, as you can tell, as it says it right there, MW3. This one's actually got this one actually has quite a few good memories for me. Mainly because I was dating someone who was very, very heavily into video games, and I've got lots of memories of playing tons and tons of multiplayer with this. I've no idea where the God, so many cables. I've no idea where my prestige level is. It's there somewhere. But actually, before I come in, let's I want to see what my prestige level is before we start this. Has this actually got anybody still playing it? Because I used to have a lot of fun playing with this. Playing with original maps only. Download all DLC content you're entitled to from the store in order to play on DLC maps. Well, I did that ages ago. I bought a couple of the map packs, but they weren't showing up in the rotation, so I got in touch with the support from Activision, and they said, well, the best thing that you can do is to download the rest of the map packs. Okay, so they're like about 12 quid a piece. I've already got 2 of them, so you're suggesting that the way that I fix my problem is spending another £24? Come on. Just, no. No, let's just, where am I? Lieutenant Colonel, 2nd class, 58, almost 59, time played. Oh, it doesn't say what, I can't remember what I'm on prestige-wise or anything. Accolades. No, not a clue. Prestige shop. I've got no tokens or anything, but oh God, I can't remember any of this. I used to spend ages down to this.
Have you tried the exoskeleton movement system in Advanced Warfare? The game is available now.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Anyway, we're not here for this. We're going to come back to this at the end, possibly on the last episode, because that's what I've been doing. I've been playing through the campaign and then going back, and once the final episode's finished, because usually there's a fair bit of time left in the final episode, and playing some of the multiplayer then. This hasn't got, as you can see, it hasn't got the zombies mode. It's got this special ops mode, and did I say 87% complete? I had no idea I'd gone through that much. Okay. Alright, well, we need to get started with the campaign, don't we? So, little quick heads up. This game obviously follows on from the events of Modern Warfare 2. You've got Colonel Shepard, who was basically acting as a traitor to the United States and starting a massive global war, particularly with Russia. Then you've got Makarov, who was the protege of the head bad guy from the first game, Imran Zakhaev. So Makarov is just been running all over the place and just having life of Riley as a terrorist, and so now you've got Price and Soap, who was very, very badly injured at the end of the last game. They're now effectively wanted criminals. So let's get ourselves started and see where this story goes. Prologue. The prologue. And if you get that, then fair play to you, because that is an old reference. Oh, Pompeii. Frankie Howard. I don't bother looking up. It doesn't hold up well in today's politically correct world. It really doesn't. If you continue, your progress in your last mission will be overwritten. Yes, of course, I'm going to continue. We've been playing all these on regular, so let's carry on playing this on regular. Let's get this party started. Quick slurp of water. Because I talk too damn much.
Your world as you knew it is gone. How far will you go to bring it back? Shepard created a war, but only we knew the truth.
Kind of apt, really. For most of us, with the lockdown, the world that we knew has kind of gone.
I know a place.
Everything's all just horrible and not quite as we remember it and everything. Don't forget as well, we've got a little suggestion box on there for games that you think that I should be playing on here. I'm looking at retro stuff, possibly movie and TV tie-ins. And I've already had a few ideas, things like what was it? The Scarface game that was available on the Wii and Xbox and PS2. Then also things like the Ghostbusters tie-in. Then going even further back, things like Batman Forever and really, really old kind of tie-ins like Last Action Hero back on the SNES. So just put it in the suggestion box what you think I should be playing, and I'll do my best to sort through what we've got in there. Let's. Right, yes, because Soap had been stabbed. He'd been stabbed in the chest by Shepard, and then used the knife, pulled the knife out, and into Shepard's head. He's hard. He's Scottish and hard. Also, don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter. At 60SecRev, that's at 60SECREV. And you can follow me for my general waffling and complaints about The Last Jedi and what games I'm going to be playing next and when. Of course, you can always give us a follow on here and then check the schedule, but Stream of Consciousness, it usually shows up on Twitter first. As a matter of fact, yes, if you're not already following me, then just give me a follow. Just click the little heart. Doesn't cost you anything. Works wonders for me. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Now, I have always had a fondness for fighting in urban environments. Particularly things like this, and a couple of missions that were in Modern Warfare 2, which took place in suburbia. Big fan of those, because it's a familiar environment. If I'm yomping through a farmhouse in the middle of, I don't know, Bratislava or something, I've got no real kind of frame of reference, but something like New York, well, I don't live in New York, but I've been to New York, been to big cities. You know, Manchester isn't the scale of New York, but it's still fairly big.
Jammer's 500 meters north. We'll leg it from here. Let's go.
Let's go, man. I keep trying to do that running slide thing from Modern Warfare reboot. Still very weird, and it's still something that I still find it hard to get used to when a new mechanic's introduced in a later game and then you go back to an earlier one and you try and do it, but it's not there. And it's not particularly a big thing, you know, running and sliding. It's just fun. You're behind there, where are you? Ooh. Alright, so we've got some heavy armor. I'm going to have to take out the turret. And I took out the turret. There you go. Oh, that took my shot wide, that did. So we are now, in terms of release date, we're up to 2011. I think. This should have come out towards the end of 2011. And there was a collector's edition which came with a notebook that was written as if it was like a point of view from the point of view of one of the soldiers. I think it was supposed to be like Price's diary, Soap's diary. Something like that. I have got that somewhere. It's in a box in my wardrobe, along with a few other things which I really should put on display, including the Halo Reach statue. But it's one of those things I don't really want to break them out of the box. Oof. I think that might have just been teaching me to get to cover. This is taking a while. It's definitely taking a while to bring me back to normal.
So escape plan.
Same as before. Burn the jammer, kill the bad guys.
It probably is simply in my mind, but there are little things which seem to change, and they are just tiny little things. Like the duration of the hand grenades, how long it takes them to cook before they explode, and like then. The regeneration of the health. Now, I don't know if that was done that particular moment in order to encourage the player to seek cover, or if that's the standard. But it just felt like it was taking longer to heal than it would do normally. He's down. You're down, boy. Oh, what the books? Are these the Grim Contes? Grimm's Contes. I wonder if that's like tales in Spanish. I don't know. Do we have any Spanish speakers that knows what Contes is? It sounds like it should be.
Tighten up. Maintain the timeline. We need to hit the exchange.
We're hitting the exchange, don't you worry. We're going to be getting that thing like two grease cougars from the planet Big Bollocks.
Voices. Alley behind the door. Frost, toss a 9-bagger.
Ooh.
This route should take us back onto Wall Street. Jammer's not far.
9-banger, so I'm guessing it's called a 9-banger because it bangs 9 times.
Anything on your comms? Nothing but static. Jam's got us in the dark.
That sounds a little bit like Idris Elba.
Quiet.
Shooters in the store below. Switch them off.
Roger that.
That really does. That sounds like Idris Elba doing a United States accent.
Take up Overwatch while we clear the store. I'm on it.
I'm on it as well. I'm staying the hell up here. You don't think I'm going down there with all the people with the big guns, do you? Do a buggery. I'm staying put.
Frost, quit dragging ass. We gotta move.
Oh, God. Right, I'm coming, because if I don't, I'm just going to get shouted at, aren't I, for half an hour. God. Cables all over the place. Oh, snap tight. Oh, grenade. Yeah, the snap targeting definitely feels like it's working better than it was in Black Ops. Much better. Feels much tighter. And it's actually feeling like it's pulling up targets. The one in Black Ops kind of felt like it was sort of snapping, but then it would just not hold. Hello, mate. You're dead.
Head west to the street. Go.
Right, come on, everybody. Come on. Put your foot down.
We're good. What's the sit rep on Midtown?
The Russians have it locked down. They're kicking our ass. We can't get through.
Any word on air support?
Still nothing. Guidance systems are scrambled. We need to get that jammer down.
Then let's move.
It's such a stupid joke, and it has been done many, many times. But now, whenever I see air support, all I can picture is just that that drawing of the soldier going, "We need air support," and then the next picture's a plane with a banner that just says, "You can do it." Simple things. So this will be near Wall Street, won't it? This will be in the southern New York, where I have been to. I know that there's probably people out there who live in New York that are going to see this, so yeah, cool. Love NYC, but only been there the once and it was a lot of fun. And we went kind of near here, but not actually here. Battery Park, where they set Men in Black. That was kind of cool. No, I didn't knock on. But then I went to the location of one of my all-time favorite movies. Literally the movie that made me want to become an actor, Ghostbusters. Went to visit the firehouse because I thought, you know, I'm coming all this way to New York. It may very well be the last time I'll ever be here. I'm not giving this opportunity up. Went to the firehouse. Closed. Just covered in scaffolding because they were doing some renovation work. I was so disappointed. Got pictures of me outside. And kind of going up and having a look in the window, but it's just...
We'll secure the lobby while you hit the trading floor.
wasn't the same.
Metal, let's roll.
Tingle tip. This section reminds me of the television studio in the original Modern Warfare, actually. Right, come on, lads. We're just going to have to press on because I'm not staying in one spot and just being sniped. Grinch, give me back Christmas, you bastard! There's a hell of a lot of recoil when you get hit. Feels a bit more than in the other games. Most of the time you don't notice these little things because when the games come out there's a year difference, and you know you'll have been cycling through the old one enough that you don't really pay that much attention to it, and then you get the new game and you're so entranced by the new graphics, the new shinies, the new moves and everything, you don't really pay attention. But because I'm playing through them all, little tweaks like that, just the recoil when you get shot really stands out. Anything in here? Nope. Nothing in there. Come on, move your ass. You're trapping me in here so I get shot. I don't want to get shot. What is that anyway? Oh, it's an extended scope. Oh, cool. Right, let's get up here. Let's get moving.
Keep moving. The jamming system, it's up on the second tier.
Let's move on up to the destination. Ooh. I should have known about this because it's similar to the scope that I usually use when I'm playing multiplayer anyway. Yeah, there's two scopes that I realistically favour. One is a hybrid scope that's like this, that changes from a zoom to like a laser dot. So instead of it holding the gun like that and looking down the barrel, it's kind of at an angle. And the other one is a thermal. Is it infrared? No, it's a thermal scope. Highlights enemies in white. Timber! Timber, lovely fella.
That's affirmative. We got you loud and clear.
Roger, 01. All systems are operational. We're sending a Black Hawk to your location for exfil. ETA 3 minutes.
Alright, so we got 3 minutes to hold out on this rooftop.
We are detecting multiple hostiles on the rooftops in your area. You now have OpCon on a fully armed predator.
Yep. It's explosive time. I get to play with a toy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, but how many was that? All of them? Oh, that was got to be... Oh no, there's one left. So I've got to take down the helicopter. Where's the helicopter? There it is. Kaboom. I just took it out. Alright, okay. Why can't I... Oh, you're joking. I've got to get the... Oh, I wanted to shoot the thing again. I wanted to shoot the person. Okay, so I get to go on a gun, which is good. I like being on the guns, but... You know, you want to...
Metal 01, stand by for new mission directive. Over.
Roger, Overlord, send it.
We have multiple Russian
Alright, so
warships near our ports. We sent the SEALs to assault the command vessel. Proceed to New York Harbor to assist.
Oh, wait up.
Copy your last.
Metal 01.
Wow, that probably blew him backwards out of his underpants, didn't it?
In your airspace.
Enemy bird incoming.
Enemy rotor wings, so helicopters?
Stay on him, stay on him. Frost, down there, brush your bird. Tally target right side.
Ah, get that buckery.
Two more. We're taking heavy
I'm on it, don't you worry.
some action. Enemy bird is down.
Oh, what? How on earth am I supposed to be able to sort that? I can't defend myself.
Tally target right
You know, it's up to the actual pilot
We're taking heavy fire.
to get me out of harm's way.
Enemy bird is down.
You know, yeah, I can shoot and I can take him down as best as I can, but it's got to be the pilot to actually get them out of my AO. Hey,
Keep scanning your sectors. I think we
nothing wrong with my sector, thank you very much.
Enemy high.
They came from behind. No?
Frost gonna get a beat out of him.
Right, now this is all scripted. You can tell it's scripted. It's just got a different feel to it. Like this. That's deliberate. And he's going to be coming over here and clipping me, isn't he?
Look out!
Yep. Knew it.
Hang on!
Just knew it.
Shit, we're going down!
Has there ever been a helicopter journey in a Call of Duty game where the helicopter hasn't crashed or been hit or blown out of the sky? Is it, because I want to know this thing, because it's such a cliche at this stage with these games that at the moment that you get into a helicopter, you know that it will crash. I mean, right there, it's staying in the air, but come on.
Roger 01. The skies are clear. Good luck.
It's such a cliche. It's such cliche. And for some reason, I've just noticed that the stream title isn't showing up. I can rectify that right now.
This is
There we
Lightning
go.
3-1. Guidance systems are back
There we
online.
go.
Standing by with a full payload of JDAMs. Requesting clearance.
Lightning 3-1. You are
I don't know
cleared
what a
to
JDAM is, but I'm guessing a missile.
DOT
Oh,
5
yeah, the
seconds.
missile.
Weapons away.
verify initial
Kaboom.
strikes on the Predator feed.
Sir, appears all sites have been neutralized.
Good work, Sandman. We've regained air dominance over Manhattan and pushed the front line back to the river.
What's our next target?
We on the
The
boat
Russian
now?
command vessel is an Oscar II submarine carrying enough cruise missiles
Yeah, I
to
thought
level
so.
the eastern seaboard. We need to strike fast before they can launch a counterattack.
Roger, what's the mission?
Infiltrate the vessel, take over the bridge, then turn their weapons against their own fleet. I need you to link up with the SEALs and get it done. Good luck.
Get up, boys.
Oh, who's that?
Brooklyn Battery Tunnel.
I have no idea if I'm pronouncing this. Ekiminstev.
In position.
Ekim.
STV Team 4, this is Metal 01. Radio checking the blind, over. Roger 01.
Ekaminstikiv has just given me a follow, so thank you very much. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your username. I really am. I'm truly sorry. Ekaminskitiv. I think that's how it's pronounced. Could be wrong, but thank you anyway for the follow. It's much appreciated. And if you haven't already, just hit that follow button. The little heart, just beep. Quick click for you. You're not going to get mithered. But, it does me a world of good. So, we're in one of the tunnels. Which were flooded. Yeah, trapping so many people down here. Nope. Nope. All dead. It reminds me of the Stallone movie Daylight. Similar thing. Tunnel breaches after an accident. Water starts coming in, loads of people trapped, Stallone has to go down. And save him. It's not a bad film.
Roger that. Lead the way. Watch your sonar.
Not a bad film. I don't think it was brilliant. It's not one of those that you'll watch
Your sonar.
multiple times.
Keep it steady. Right.
Mine? Mine?
Got another mine. Clear.
Oh, crap.
Here we go.
Whew. Whew.
Target approaching. Oscar 2, 8 o'clock. Steady. Wait till she passes.
With New York being the way it is, it reminds me of The Division.
Get in
I was a
position.
big fan of that first game. Less so the second game, but I do have to admit that there's an awful lot more
Frost, plant your mine.
endgame stuff to do, so I'm all over that.
Mine's armed. Clear out. Good job. We'll prep the exfil. Going explosive. Hit it. Overlord, this is Metal 01. Sub is surfacing. Commencing assault.
Roger 01.
Yeah,
Continue
bitch.
primary
Get the hell up to the
objectives.
surface.
Control of the sub's missiles.
And that voice, that sounds like... I can't remember the name of the actor, but he played Pike, Captain Pike in... Or is it Admiral Pike in the Star Trek reboot? Oh, he's one of those people that you've seen in loads of stuff, but you cannot remember his name for the life of you.
Coming out of the hatch.
Yep. We're going in.
Frag out. Clear. Head down.
Yep, we're going in.
We'll hold topside. All right, Frost. Sweeping clear. All unknowns are hostile.
In other words, shoot anybody which isn't him. I thought the body was moving then. It was kind of like the motion of the boat, but obviously it wasn't. It was just the ragdoll settling. You can die. And, oh. Yeah, you can die as well. God, this... I don't really... gun feels a little bit like a little bit of a wet fart. To be honest. Not particularly strong. Let's get up here.
They're going to scuttle the sub. We gotta move now. Frost, take point.
Oh, that's you. Shall I grenade? Yeah. If in doubt, throw a frag. Oh, you son of a bitch! You sent it back to me! Oh, you little bastard!
Frost, take point.
Yeah, frag. Lots of lasers.
We have to get to the bridge!
God, there's loads of them. Have I got... Yeah, sod it. Switch over to another weapon. I wonder if this is what the inside of a Russian submarine actually looks like.
Hold position at the door!
Right, we're on it. Come on, move your bum.
Kicker charge on the door.
Get over here. Breach and clear!
Area secure.
All dead. That's pretty sharp, actually, yeah, because that
Alright, I got the launch keys.
first explosion was a little bit... Ooh.
001. I send checkpoint Neptune, over.
Roger 01. Copy Neptune.
I have the missile key, and I'm accessing the launch codes now.
Grid coordinates follow. Tango, Whiskey 056628.
Coordinates confirmed.
Yeah, it's
Firing on
Bruce
Russian fleet in
something
30
or other.
seconds. Frost, get on the console.
Not entirely sure. Where are we at? Alright. Give me a key.
3, 2, 1, turn.
2, 1,
Overlord,
turn.
Missiles armed and launching.
Roger. SEAL team is in position for exfil.
Go, go.
Oh man, he shot up that ladder bloody quick, didn't he?
Bridge truck, let's roll. Amen to that. Frost, punch it. Missiles launching. Keep up.
I was just trying to work out why they were launching the missiles, because I thought they were just trying to stop it, but yeah, I think they were just using the missiles to destroy the Russian fleet, which makes sense. You know, use your enemy's armament against themselves.
Keep on going, Frost.
Just they said cruise missiles, and for some reason I was thinking nukes.
Shoot the mines.
Oh yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm driving.
There's our bird.
Don't worry. We're gonna make that rendezvous.
She is. Go, go.
Metal 01, we are feet wet.
And we're in.
Overlord, mission complete. All Eagles accounted for.
Roger, Metal 01. Missile strikes
Oh,
confirmed
yes.
on multiple Russian hard targets in your AO. All primary threats neutralized. Good work, team. That's
Good
one for
work,
the
team.
books.
That's one for the books.
Sandman out.
The only easy day was yesterday. Certainly true for me. I went out earlier just for a walk. And, oh my god, that hurt. Really strange thing as well.
Disengaging. We got him on their heels.
Now that I remember it, I was on the UK version of The Chase,
Beyond the jagged edges of
which is a
war,
quiz show.
there were still Russians who rejected
And,
Makarov's embassy. Men willing to stand against the tide.
And yeah, it was repeated yesterday. It was originally broadcast at the start of 2017, I think it was. But
Bastard, trust me,
yeah,
he'll
it was broadcast, rebroadcast again today. Because obviously with the coronavirus, they've not been able to film any new episodes, so they were just repeating ones that they already had.
It's Makarov,
And
Get him. They'll use the
yeah, so it was just really strange just seeing it on there, and also seeing me look so much thinner. That's why people say, why have you got a beard? Why hides a multitude of chins? Yeah.
How many of them? 3 Havocs and 4! No, 5 MI-17s! Commandos fast roving down! Get the fire team on the roof! Yuri, over here! We need to get Sun to the chopper! What is that?
It's a bad haircut, that's what that is. It's a very, very bad haircut. Oh, that was a crashed helicopter.
This man says! Yuri, take position on the balcony! We need to buy the doctor some time! Keep your
What?
eyes on the courtyard! Let's breach the courtyard! Take them down! We need to hold them off until we can move Sun!
Let's kill a lot of people. Because why not? I've got one of those minds. I've got one of those minds that something happens and it reminds me of other things, and I don't know why. This, for some reason, reminds me of Max Payne. Just reminds me of the Max Payne 3, the favela levels. Even though there was actual favelas in the last game.
They're on the roof! We've got to get Sun to the chopper!
Yeah, that's Price basically saying, fuck you, man.
Yuri, over here!
Really appreciate it if you wouldn't get right in my goddamn way. Wait, is that the same gun? GC. No, it is not the same gun. We're good.
Yuri, on me!
It kind of looked like the same gun from the sight and the back end of the thing. Throw some grenade in that little nest of... Oh, you were thinking the exact same thing, weren't you, you little bastards? Oh yeah, proper kick. And it's not in a good way. Stop moving. Courtyard's clear. Yes, I actually remember this section being a little bit of a pain in the arse, quite frankly.
We need some heavier firepower! There's a weapon cache at the edge of town. We have a UGV stored there. Can we use that
UGV, which is a it's like the Wheelson in the latest Modern Warfare, which you probably might not know what that is, but basically it's fun. It's a mobile gun platform and it's a lot of fun. It's like, you know, I've never looked down this way. Honestly haven't. I've never been in this area. I've usually gone straight on with the mission, so if you'll just indulge me, I'm going to have a wee little bit of a nosy about. There's not much here. I was hoping that there'd be, you know, like a little cafe or something that would just stand out, but there obviously isn't. Another weird thing as well, I went to my favourite coffee shop today. Well, not actually went to it, just passing by. And, oh, you little son of a bitch. And one of the girls who worked there recognised me and, you know, said, "Oh, how you doing?" and everything. And apparently she'd been watching Shameless, the UK Shameless, that I was on. And she'd seen me in that as well, so it's like, oh, okay. It's nice that people are still seeing me in whatever capacity. I want to try and get up on that side because whenever I've played this level, I've gone down there and I've gone through the house. And I don't want to go through the house this time. If I'm coming up here and I'm going to be playing this section, then I want to actually push on. Oh shit, I'm going to end up dead again. Yeah. I think I might be forced to go over the side of the house, actually.
Machine gunner on the balcony.
Sod it. Well, I might just have to do this and just try and force the game to move everybody up. I think, is that the... Oh, back. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, rolled into that doorway. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that is the Indian flag, which means that we're in India. I didn't notice that at the beginning, but we must be. We must be in India. A friend of mine went on a honeymoon to India. And sadly, in very, very stereotypical fashion, he did end up getting the squits. Sadly. No, back off. Now, it's a little bit of a stereotype. Oh, you go to India, oh, you end up crapping yourself. No, he did actually end up crapping himself. I would say that he's not going to thank me for mentioning that, but I know full well that he's in work at the moment, so he's not going to be able to see this until a little bit further down the road. So I've got a little time. Just going to switch weapons because I'm seemingly using up a lot of ammo on the other gun. A lot of these sons of bitches around here. Little cockroaches. See, look at that. You go around the corner, there's 4 of them right in your face. It is very similar to the favela level in terms of there's just so many enemies coming at you, and there's little different routes that you can take and what have you. Even though it's only a very, very simple setup and there's only really one direction you can go in, it just feels like that.
The chopper's this way.
Yeah, you dare, Biznich.
They're in the building directly ahead. There's too many of them between us and the chopper. Nikolai, we need that UGV now. You're almost there. Go through the building. Yuri, this way. Yuri, over here.
Which? Alright, we're going through here. Oh, go on then, I'm behind you. Boot it down. Come on, mate. Do your thing.
Where's
I'm quite looking forward to this. I'm always a big fan of when I get my hands on tech that make go boom.
I see it.
So I think this is kind of like the first time one of these is actually used in these games.
Unmanned ground vehicle. 2-centimeter armor plating, mounted minigun, and grenade launcher. Controls are in Russian. Yuri, you're up.
And then of course the new ones are known as Wheelsons.
We've got to get him out of here. Yuri, clear a path to the chopper. We'll be right behind you. That minigun will punch right through walls.
Yeah, you're down. God, I love stuff like this. I live for it. I was also thinking of doing some streams for Hitman 2. I don't own Hitman 2. I own the original one, but that has got they did a thing where you could still use the Hitman 1 levels in Hitman 2, which was really cool. See, look at that, just like through butter. Water. So yeah, I was thinking of doing some Hitman streams, because those can be quite fun. So if you think I should do some Hitman streams, then pop it down in the comments box, the suggestion box. After all, why not? That's what it's there for. Why? Only one, isn't there? I'm getting to the chopper! Go on, have it. You little bastards. Oh, you think you're so good, do you? Yeah, that's it. Just walk right to my minigun. Oh, taking my toy away from me.
Yuri, run to the chopper, move!
Run to the chopper! Oh shit, don't slow me down. Control slide. Oh, there's not really that much way that can control the slide. Oh crap! See, I never know if I'm actually in any sort of control in those sections like this. Probably not. God, I like those gloves.
There he is.
Those are cool gloves.
Good, we'll need him. We're going after Makarov. Who the bloody hell is
We're going after Makarov. Who the bloody hell's Yuri? He's a
They
mate.
say truth.
It's alright, you just lie there and die.
But who defines what's true?
Give myself a little water.
On board the plane are President Bolshevsky and his daughter Elena. The Russian president is flying to Hamburg to negotiate a peace treaty with NATO delegates.
Truth is just a matter of
A
perspective.
matter of
However,
perspective.
many Russians still blame America for the massacre at
Still
Civilian
prefer his
The
voice.
duty of every soldier is to protect the innocent, and sometimes that means.
I think he's in his 70s now, though, so he's fairly obvious why they couldn't bring it back for the new one. But it's, that voice is just,
the world may finally know peace.
The only truth
I don't know, he just seems to fit the character more.
Is a giant tinderbox. All it takes is
He's
someone to light the match.
someone to light the match. Still bloody, sorry about that. It's still got bloody cables and everything going all over. God. Damn. Turbulence. There was a movie called Turbulence with Ray Liotta and Lauren Holly. Lauren Holly? I think that was her name anyway.
Vasily's waiting for you, Father.
He's expecting an answer.
She was
I don't like
she was
That's why he's good at his job.
oh god, she was in Dumb and Dumber.
The truth.
She played
He has no choice. I'm the president.
Swanson? Swanson? Swami? Swanson.
Mr. President. Vasily. Hello, Mr. President. President.
Hello, Mr. President for life. I hope you don't vote yourself in for multiple terms. That would be very bad. And very undemocratic.
Only two choices.
Yeah.
Life or death. For the sake of our children, we must seek peace with the West.
President, now is not the time to appease our enemies.
We destroy our enemies when we make friends with them. If we cannot end our differences, at least
That's gunfire.
Oh dear. Such a different time.
Down. Team 3, status report. Down at Team 3, report. Everyone down. Protect the president. Code red. I repeat. We're taking the president to the safe room.
Might as well use the weapons against them. That's what I've done throughout all these games. If in doubt, use their weapons against them. Because they're going to have more ammo than you will. One thing I was a little bit upset about years ago when I was in a TV show called Space Cadets, and the idea of that show was that it was a prank, and people were being told that they were going to be taken into space, and so they went on went to a training camp in Russia that was actually somewhere in the southeast of England. And I was one of the undercover actors who were there to try and, you know, if they start coming up with questions and everything, I'm supposed to be the one to go, no, that makes perfect sense. It's a little bit sneaky, But at the end of it all, after everything was revealed, the actual contestants got to go to Russia. And you know, this was the Russia which, you know, was which wasn't trying to stamp out the democracy of its people or, you know, persecute anyone for having LGBT leanings. What the hell is going on here? Oh, the scripting is just broken, hasn't it? It's not even... Oh, I was going to say it wasn't even targeting me, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, they all got to go to Russia, and they went on one of those planes which does parabolic flights. And that means that you can effectively be weightless, going to near zero gravity while you're on it. And we actors weren't invited onto it. And it was a bit disappointing because I would love to have done something like that. Absolutely loved. It just reminded me then when the plane stalled and it started to crash. Similar thing. Bye-bye, back of plane. Bye-bye. I still say that people could still survive that, though. People could definitely still survive that. I can't stay for long. I've got a jet.
Come on, Agent Kharkov. We have to find
It's a jet engine. Oh dear. Actually, is that a jet engine, or is that? I don't know. I don't know what kind of engine it is. I don't know that kind of stuff. Just. I'll get me coat. I'll be taking that. Alright, what have I got here? Yeah. So, I've got that, and I've got that. Excellent. Right, so I've got two different guns. So, we have the daughter. The daughter is here. There you go, Sasha. Yeah, da. Da, is good. Is good. That the president? No, that is not the president. Right, there it is. There's the flare. Plane it blown. Looks like the president is being shot at. By them peoples. And I got no frags. God damn it. Alright, come on then. Alright, I think I'm going to be sticking with the AK. Not only because, look, it's got hardly any ammo left in it at all, but the AK just seems to have a bit more of a punch. Oh, you've got one of your mates still behind there. See, told you. Yes. So hold on, actually, let's swap it over for one of these. Let's zoom in. Ah, they've got grenades, haven't they? What have we got? Harsh language. The AI really does stink. They're just letting people go straight past them, aren't they? I'm staying with him. I don't know what the deal with that gun is, to be honest. Apart from the fact that it's out of ammo. Alright, so got him off the turret at least. That is out of ammo. Have I got anything that I can pick up? So I know that at least one other person had one of these guns. I saw him drop it. Come on, let's press up. Where is the president? Is that the president? No, that's the president. That is president. Everyone get on helicopter. Makarov, you son of a bitch. You traitorous swine, you.
You know who I am?
Yes.
Then you know what I want.
You're insane.
Russia will take all of Europe.
You're insane in the membrane. Insane in the
I
brain.
want the launch codes, Mr. President.
Never get them.
Every man has his weakness. Find the girl.
Yeah, that didn't end too well for you, did it, mate? Not at all. Oh, dear. Sorry for the noise, just wanted to get a little bit more comfortable.
Looks like Makarov just played his next hand.
If he puts himself back on the grid, he wants it to be known.
So where do we start hunting?
Africa. Makarov's been using local paramilitary group to move shipments into Sierra Leone. From there, they go towards Morocco and into Spain.
He's moving north.
Right towards Her Majesty's doorstep. What's the cargo?
I don't know, but
Oh
it's
yes,
important to him.
Her Majesty's doorstep, innit?
We can
Know what I
use the
mean?
river to getting close. There's a factory in the camp where they store the shipments. The PRF's been waging genocide in the Highlands for months. They'll be everywhere.
Makarov wouldn't let this travel lightly if it didn't serve a greater purpose. And chances are the bastard will be there personally to see things off. If he's back on the grid, then so are we.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, again, this ends up going to, what do you call it? It ends up going back to, Britain. So,
Nikolai, we're just outside the village.
so yeah, that's, like I said, it's always fun when you've got games that are set in familiar locations.
Cargo should be there. Keep it silent. Let's move.
Like this, we're in a swamp, in a jungle, and he's recuperated pretty damn quickly for being stabbed in the chest. This is in the jungle. It's in the middle of Africa. I've never been to Southern Africa or anywhere like this. So you know, this is kind of like, oh, this doesn't really resonate with me as closely as like the New York levels that were there earlier. let's move. Oh, no. Oh, up and over.
Two X-rays at 11 o'clock. Take him out. Clear.
That music, little sting there, sounded like it alerted everyone. Oh, wonderful. I honestly do not know why there's this insistence on starting a level with one gun and a pistol. Because look, I've got the sniper rifle, and I've got the suppressed. Oh, come on, lads. He's right in front of you. You couldn't have shot him then. What the hell's that all about? You little bastard. I should do that one. I should just do, like a stream just in my very, very bad Scottish accent. Oh, come on, you little bastard. I'm not doing anything stupid. Will you calm down? I'm following your lead. If you don't tell me to start shooting people, I'm not going to start shooting them. See, did I start shooting anybody there? No, no, I didn't. That was probably the same truck that went past earlier. And Mandy Malin saying, yes, I should do, shouldn't I? I should do a stream where I'm just talking in this kind of accent. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. We're in the middle of Africa. It's a perfect accent for doing in the middle of Africa. Oh, dear. Oh, one of my friends on here, Casper's Vale, he's from Glasgow, so he just take one listen at that and go, Steve, will you stop talking like that? You sound like an absolute fool.
Two more on the bridge. We'll have to take them down. Wait for the truck to pass. Drop them. Move up.
Gotta reload. It's got warm in here, actually. I think it's because the heating's on. Oh! Effective, but by Christ, that was vicious. I'm gonna have to do some hip fire with this, because at least it's silenced.
Hostiles approaching.
Right.
5 meters.
So where? Oh, right, I see him.
Two more from the west. Take them down.
From the west. Ah, yes, I see them.
Move it up. Another patrol on the road. Take them out quick.
The west? Losers whine about shooting from the west. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Moving.
Oh, 2 for 1. You see that? Right through. Right through 2 of them. That's brilliant.
Clear. Clear? This place is bloody empty. Nikolai, the factory's a dead end. No sign of Makarov.
He must have moved to the militia's headquarters at the center of town.
We're moving there now. Heads up, we've got company. We're compromised.
Ooh. Do we need to run and join you? I can't remember. Yuri, run. Alright, I'm on it. And who just leaves a dead cow in the middle of the street? Okay? I know that they're trying to highlight, like, the poverty of the area, but come on. Nobody would waste a dead cow. You know? There's some good eating going on there. You know, you can have a barbecue from that damn thing.
Yuri, push forward.
Oh shit, walk right into a grenade. Oh, no, is this silenced? I think it is, you know. Oh, right, that's good. I'm gonna try and see if I can get above him. And missed every single bloody shot. Because I'm a terrible shot, dear. I'm a terrible shot. God knows how I've survived this long through these games because I'm a terrible shot. That might actually be a thing as well. Maybe I should put in the suggestion box. What accent would you like me to do? What accent / voice would you like me to do the streaming? And then I will do the stream in that accent / voice. You know, like one I can do like an old man voice. You know. I remember when all this went out but Pong. There were space invaders as far as the eye could see.
Yuri, over here.
Stuff like that.
Target, 12 o'clock. Here. All that matters is Makarov's cargo. Keep moving.
No, we're here. Yeah, no shit. What gave it away? Is it the fact that they're shooting at us? Did that give it away? Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Rooftop right. 12 o'clock. Still got some on the right. One's up front. One's up left. Another technical. Boom. More coming over the hills and far away. Ooh, shite. Ah, shite, would you look at that? They blew up my bloody Jeep. Oh yeah, I'm right on your back. You know, just keep running. You run. Oh, I love that. See that lovely forearm just wallop right in his fez. He's right in his fez. Gonna collapse. Yeah. It does get to a point where you start reading the set pieces. In these games. I mean, yes, I have played this before, but you can just tell when something's gonna happen. Oh. You start to know the specifics.
We've got a large group of militias heading our way. Then let's give them a proper welcome. Yuri, man the mortar on the roof. They're down.
I'm on it. Pushing up, getting the mortar. I'm hitting the mortar. Oh, yeah.
Use the mortar and hose those bastards down. Looks like two technicals and a bunch of troops. Light them up.
Oh, now that is much better.
Targets in the village are hostile. If it moves, put a mortar shell on it. Keep firing up.
Well, I wasn't really aiming for that. I didn't know he was going to stop right into the mortar shell, but okay, that worked well. Now, the last time I was on a mortar was during the Call of Duty 3 playthrough, and it was a bit of a pain in the bum, to be perfectly honest. Because it was a weird little configuration where you had to, like, cycle it. So you were rotating the stick. As opposed to just there where I was just manipulating the right thumbstick. Much more intuitive this time around. What are we doing, Price? Oh no, we're not going through the sewer, are we? Oh no, we're going through the sewer.
It's the only area they could have moved it to. If not there, then it's already on its way to Europe.
Let's hope he's right.
No idea how people can actually crouch walk like that. Ugh. I am not good with tunnels either. It's kind of like I'm specifically claustrophobic in certain areas. I don't like it when things are underground. I really don't. You could, however, well, going back to Space Cadets, one of the tests was to do with claustrophobia, and they did a couple of tests, and one was being trapped in a lift. Absolutely fine, no problem there. And another one was to put you in a sleeping bag, strap up the sleeping bag, and then put a set of a blindfold and some like noise cancelling headphones, so you couldn't see anything, you couldn't hear anything. Yet again, absolutely fine. It was quite comfortable, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't like to sleep like that every night, but I was finding myself dozing a bit, to be honest. But then later on, during the like an outward bound training session, where it's all like, oh, going into the woods and doing canoeing and abseiling. Abseiling, oh god, that was terrifying, but that's another thing. Ah, thanks so. One of the tasks that we had to do was to be blindfolded and hold each other's hands as we were going, and then crawl through a tunnel, which is underground. I was thinner than I am now, but I was still big. So that felt bad. I did not like that at all. I would not like to do that again. Not like to do that again. I wouldn't like to abseil again either, because that was just. There's a shot of me in the show yawning, and the presenter goes, "Oh, wake up, Steve!" And he's like, "No, I'm not actually tired. I wasn't tired. I was scared out of my wits, and my body was just being flooded with adrenaline, and it was trying to sort out that amount of adrenaline. So instead of it being like me being tired, it was just zapping any and all energy, because there was too much adrenaline, if that makes even the slightest bit of sense, which it probably doesn't. But it was, nah, I didn't like that. Didn't like it because the rope, I couldn't slow myself down while I was going down the cliff face. And it was a sheer cliff face as well. Right, what are we doing? We're planting? Yeah, I'm planting. Oh, are they hyenas? He's not here.
What do you think Makarov is after?
We'll ask the bastard when we find him.
He's not here. United Kingdom Special Forces. SAS.
Ici la station Corse, nous avons intercepté un message crypté.
Idon, that's Indigo London now.
Prévenez les renseignements britanniques que nous avons un problème.
The French just intercepted a message concerning a suspicious shipment headed for British soil. Have we identified the vessel? No, sir. The call came from a number on the watch list for Fregata Industries.
Wake up MI5 and notify them that we have an imminent threat.
Gentlemen, what do we know?
Nothing solid. Special branch is sweeping up known persons of interest, but we advise tasking SAS to investigate Tier 1 threats.
Patch me through to Hereford.
Ma'am, I understand
Hereford.
there are unknown hostiles expecting a package.
Which is the home
Possible points of entry.
of the SAS.
The cargo is currently unknown.
Roger. My team is making ready. We'll be on plot within the hour. Don't worry, ma'am. Whatever they're up to, we'll put a stop to it.
We'll stop it. Of course you will, because you're the SAS. And they kick ass. Mind the gap.
Roger that, Bravo 6. There are multiple trucks in the docks marked Charity worldwide. At this time, we believe they are target.
That's a dodgy way of doing cherry work.
The trucks are leaving the docks right now.
And yet again, I think that is Craig Fairbrass. And those doors closed by themselves. Yeah, because Craig Fairbrass did the voice of Gaz in the first game, and he was Ghost in the second game, and now he's back for Warcraft in the third game. It's not confusing in the slightest.
Fleer is picking up heat signatures in the warehouses. You will need to clear those buildings before securing the truck.
My team will take warehouse 1. Bravo 9 will handle the other. Base plate, our window is closing fast. We're ready to kick this off.
Copy that. All teams have got the nod. Mission is a go.
Alright, mate. Let's do this. That's the warehouse in front of us. Burns will sweep. You clean. Weapons free. Alley clear. Move. Got 2 more inside. Make sure they don't wake up.
Oh, don't you worry. Sleeping like a kitten. Is that Intel? No. It looked like it should be Intel. Actually, have I got... No, I was just going to say, have I got all the intel from this game? Something says that I might have done, actually. That wouldn't pass in the real SAS. Use too many bullets.
On me. Ready. Alright, cut it. Room clear. Up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry, I've got your back. Duck in. Crouch walk in. Football. Huh. I should have actually double checked that because it looked like it was video footage as opposed to anything that was pre-rendered. Ooh, right, where are you? Now you see, yet again, this resonates all to me. Not only because of the fact that it's my home country, but because it's an urban environment. I think it's good that you've got all those other kind of mix of styles and everything, but it is very much a feel thing.
this way. The lorry is empty. What's the status on the rest of them? Bravo 6.
Where, what? Ooh, little sod. Why is it not snapping to him? I did read an interview with the guys from Infinity Ward, and they were saying, well, why they were making certain decisions on the new game, why certain design choices and what have you. And they said that throughout the Modern Warfare series, the story basically got ramped up to 11. So the only way that they could really have gone was if they ramped it up again to 15. But instead of that, what they did was to bring it back down. Because sometimes just ramping up just gets exhausting and confusing, and just, hell, just look at the Transformers movies. Jesus Christ. They just got ridiculous. There's a new Transformers cartoon, which is, well, new Transformers anime. Don't want to get that wrong, do I? Which is going to be showing up on Netflix. And that does not have the voice of Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. And I am very upset, because he should always be the voice of Optimus Prime. Him and him alone. Nobody else should ever do the voice of Optimus Prime. I'm Optimus Prime. He does the voice of Eeyore as well. And that's very strange. The leader of the Autobots is the same guy. He's always talking like Eeyore. It's weird. I'm relaxing here, come on, and up and over. Oh shit! Oh, Christ for that! What am I stuck on? I was very happy actually. This is very similar to one of the maps that is in the multiplayer mode. I'll be damned if I can remember what it's bloody called. And I don't know if the name of the map is the same in this as it is in the new Modern Warfare, but I just really enjoy it. It's like a construction site, London construction site. I was very pleased when they brought that one in. I'm on the truck. Go, go, go! Gotta stop the subdroid train. I'm trying, and it's in situations like this when the snap targeting really doesn't work. The City of London is different than London. That's worth mentioning. The City of London is part of London. That's usually the north of the Thames. And it is It's the bit which has got like the gherkin and things like that in it. It's called 3 St. Mary's Axe. I have no idea why it's called St. Mary's Axe. Strange, strange name. Yeah, because you've got a load of bad guys on a train, and he's heading towards Westminster. No idea if this is what the underground actually looks like in these bits. Certainly never seen it like this. You can never tell when you're on the damn thing because it's so dark. Lovely bit of water. If you just popped on, feel free to, you know, give me a bit of a follow. Press the button. Helps me out a lot. You might not think it does, but it really does. Just a little beep, little follow. Doesn't cost you anything. And Westminster, yes, been there several times, yeah. You can't give the finger to your government, then there's something seriously wrong. The gang. Soon you will know. Huh. That's got to be some of the dev teams. This doesn't look like Westminster Station, though. Well, il coraggio di oh God, that's what it is. Yeah, this doesn't look like Westminster Station. Westminster Station has got this weird kind of it's got a weird staircase which is leading up to the surface. Whereas all the other ones are based on older stations from the Victorian era. I think these are all... Yeah, all these are fake names as well. Button Street, Jeff Street, Grey Station Lane, Black Cat White, Humped Armadillo Town. Humped Armadillo Town, bloody hell. Spec Ops. Eden Travel Road, IT Tech Station, Panda Bear Road, Kriegler Metropolitan, Beardley Central, Valinda Central. Oh, I've got that one. Is it? Memory stirs. I think the actual map, the underground map for, well, the London Underground, obviously, is copywritten. I think. So that's why they've had to. That's why they've had to do this. Well, what do we got over here? We got Falafel Lab, Falafel Lab Street, Ferric Cross, the Lork Town. I've no idea what that one is. What's that? It looks like Animation Street, Nedsman Avenue. I think that's supposed to be Trash Talker, but it looks like Prash Talker. El Helpish Street, Little Voorhees Town. Wonder if that's like a little Friday the 13th deal. Panda Bear Road, Bilbo Town. Yay, the Hobbit. Yay, I like the Hobbit. Ah yes, now this is more like it. This is familiar. I'm gonna need another gun. Right, that'll do. Oh, stick that up your bum. Yeah, right. Where's that gun then? Right, because I'm going to need something with bullets in it. But then again, it just said Jubilee line, which is a proper branch of the underground. So, I don't know.
Local police are arriving on scene. Bravo 2 will be on station in 5 minutes. Bollocks! Nothing takes 5 minutes!
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, see, it's like a more open kind of weird design. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, I was thinking that myself. Ooh. Wonder if we can have a look at some of the magazines. Is that... Oh, it's Intel! Oh, brilliant! I like it when I accidentally pick up Intel. Mayan Life. Jailbird. Nature Mag. Pool Shark Club. Jet Fighter. Baseball Times. Nah, no way that would be in a UK train station. Not a chance. Sedan Driver. We don't call them sedans over here. Space Trek, Jet Fighter. Oh, okay. Alright. Some fun stuff. Yeah, it's a very strange concrete thing with lots of open space. It's a very, very weird station. Very weird. One thing that I will say, which is a big difference between London Underground and the New York subway, is that New York aircon that works. Really doesn't feel like it works in the UK. The Big Giesler, directed by Honor Brothers. Oh, that's got to be like The Big Lebowski. Has to be. Bleak, You Are Never Alone kind of looks like a Predator. Right, we're on it. We're on it, we're on it, we're on it. And it's almost time for this game's shock moment. It's Big Ben. You see, oh yeah, London Eye.
Base plate, the lorry's down. We're secure. What's the status on
I
the
think all
others?
this lot is just
Base plate, come in. Base plate, where
political officers in terms of civil servants and so on. Yeah, so this is your little shocking moment. So we're going to be leaving it after this, but if you don't want to watch this, it's not bloodthirsty, but it is a bit, little bit off-putting. You only just noticed?
Daddy, look over here! Look at me, Daddy! She is really hyper today. Sarah, don't go too far. Birds! Look, Mommy, there's birds! That's your daughter. You know she gets that from you.
Yeah, not only an explosion, killing a child, but also the release of a dirty bomb. There was a definite period where each Call of Duty game seemed like it had to outdo the last one in terms of the shocking moment of the game.
It's being called the worst terror event in history.
This is GIGN HQ. My men are dead or dying. I've been exposed. This is Ramstein. We're under attack.
Well, anyway, that is where we're going to leave it for today. So we leave it, where was it, Goalpost? Yes, we're leaving it at Goalpost. And we're going to be doing the rest of that. Who's this? Michael the King 383. Hi. Sorry, I've only just seen the message. It came through about a minute ago. Well, hello. Hello, thank you for joining me. You come in right at the very end of the stream, but hello anyway. Hope you're good. So yes, we're going to be leaving that there, and then carrying on at Friday at 8 p.m. GMT. And then obviously next Monday we're going to be doing it as well. So if things go well, then by next Wednesday we should be coming to the end, and then doing some of the multiplayer mode afterwards, which I'm quite looking forward to, because I had a lot of fun with the multiplayer maps in this game the first time round. So yeah, that should be fun. For now though, yep, you watch out for yourself, you be good. Don't do yep, see you on Friday, Mandy Mayland. Yeah, you've been following me every single step of the way. Much appreciated. So yes, I will see you all on Friday, bright and early. If you want to follow me on Twitter at 60secrev, that's good. Also post a follow on here, bip, because it really does help me out a hell of a lot. For now though, you just watch out for yourself, take care, and I will see you at 8 p.m. Friday. So